Madam President, while aligning myself with the statement made on behalf of the European Union, I have the honor to address the Assembly with additional observations in our national capacity. As we celebrate the 20th anniversary of the entry of the force of the Roma Statute, I would like to reiterate Slovakia's continuous support for the mission, integrity and independence of the International Criminal Court. I also want to express our sincere appreciation to the court and its officials, as well as the civil society, for their tireless efforts to end the impunity for the most serious crimes of the international concern. Madam President, this week events serve as a stark reminder of how fragile peace among the nations can be, and that it should never be taken for granted. A full-scale invasion of one of the sovereign states into the territory of another sovereign state that constitutes a blatant violation of international law. It aims at the very core of the international system based on a resolution of disputes by peaceful means. Now we understand all too palpably the importance of the international criminal justice, which admittedly sometimes is a bit slow, but eventually reaches all of those responsible for the most horrendous crimes of concern to the humankind. Justice is crucial to and firmly embodied in the notion of peace. Slovakia, as a neighboring country, feels particular responsibility for ensuring accountability in the situation east of our borders. We have supported and engaged in multiple efforts aimed at independent investigation of the atrocities in Ukraine. Among other things, Slovakia, along with other 42 states, state parties referred to the situation in Ukraine to the office of the prosecutor. Nevertheless, I would like to reassure all colleagues and partners that Slovakia supports sustainable and adequate allocation of resources to all ongoing cases and situations. Moreover, we continue to actively explore modalities of a very practical support for the fulfillment of the court mandate. The ICC has achieved considerable progress in its investigations and prosecutions in situations across different continents. However, the court cannot live up to the expectations without adequate support from the state parties. Along with the duty of cooperation pursuant to the Chapter 9 of the Rome Statute, we all bear a moral obligation to support the court and its integrity. This allows the court to conduct independent and impartial investigation and prosecutions. Justice must be done, and justice must be seen to have been done. Let us not forget thousands of individual victims. In this regard, we appreciate the work done by the Trust Fund for Victims, fulfilling both its reparations and assistance mandates. I'm pleased to announce that in addition to its regular contribution to the ICC budget, Slovakia will again provide a voluntary contribution to the fund this year. The Assembly shall adopt its recommendations to the judges on the election of the next registrar. In this regard, let me express my highest appreciation for the work of Mr. Piz-Luis. His leadership, commitment to the mandate of the court, and his excellent managerial skills have been instrumental in making the court a more resilient organization. Finally, we would like to encourage those states that have not yet ratified the Rome Statute or its amendments to do so. Universal ratification of the Rome Statute and its amendments lies at the heart of the promise of the ICC and international justice more generally. To conclude, Madam President, Slovakia wishes to recall its unwavering support to the court. it remained determined to continue working constructively with all parties towards a successful session of the Assembly and in a broader perspective towards an effective system of international criminal justice. Thank you very much.